Hello, hello, hello. What's up, YouTube? It's me, LittlePieceOf, your new favorite guy online. Okay, so I have been doing some amount of Edge of Eternities drafts here on Magic Arena, and I have been doing quite well, but not perfect as one could guess. So I noticed a strange pattern which I would like to now test with you guys. So maybe this video will never see the light of the internet because if my theory doesn't hold up, I'm not going to embarrass myself, obviously. But I'm here to tell you that I'm seeing some things which I didn't see before. And I know I'm becoming a shuffler conspiracy theorist right now. And yeah, I would like to test these theories because frankly, I have been playing on Arena since its beginning, and I know the shuffler screwed me up hundreds of times and my opponents the same amount of time, but this time feels a little bit different and I don't know what it is exactly. So I have at least some theories I don't mind sharing with you, and if they will not hold up, well, then that's, I guess, a little bit better. If they will hold up, then who knows? I hope this will find the right audience. So maybe some guy in the IT department can do a little bit of a check or a switch, flip it back on so we can have our regular crazy shuffler instead of this new one, which feels a little bit even worse than usual. So what I'm talking about, I'm actually going to share with you here with, bear with me, I am still learning this program. I wrote them down before just to give you a hint what I'm talking about. I hope this is something clear when I don't need to explain, but I will read them out loud. So what I mean, what I'm experiencing right now is that I have more and more two-lander hands in my first opening hand. That has been not usual to me. I'm, just a regular guy who plays 17 lands. I think the format is well suited for a 17 lands format, but this time it feels like you can not get away with the two-lander keeps. They are almost always greedy, I know, but not as much punished as I remember. So maybe I remember wrong, and I just see that these decisions, we have to really think about mulliganing a two-lander hand more and more, because it seems that the initial two-lander hands are more frequent. So that's the assumption number one. The second one feels like an old one, but here I'm again seeing it more and more, that if you draft a two-color hand, two-color deck, and you draw your first hand, then you see a lot of lands of one color and the spells are of the other color. So it seems like somehow it gets mixed up, and okay, you can't keep that, or usually I don't keep that, but sometimes I get, okay, what the hell, maybe just one land of the right kind and I'm safe, but that it never arrives, obviously, so wrong keeps on my choice. But those seems to be the assumptions I keep running into. And the third one, let's see, I feel like when you are about to hit your critical amount of mana, make it 5 in general. Could be more, could be less. Sometimes you want to ramp up to 7. Sometimes you are happy with 5 or 4. Then you are struggling to find that final piece of land. So you are always like one land behind, and there is just not getting away from that. So you cannot optimize your plays. And when by the time you can, it's way too late. Like your opponent, curves out 1, 2, 3, 4 on the play, and you're like, oh my god, I wish I was my opponent. But what I was noticing actually, and I want to make this is important, that also I noticed that my opponents, more often than not, are struggling with the same amount of these theories. So I would like to know, if this is something real and should be more explored, or if it's just in my head and I'm seeing things which they really aren't. So I want to do this in kind of an unedited way, which helps me a lot because I am very new at this editing thing, so not really my jam, but I'm trying to get better. And so let's see if we can do one demonstration. So I will, the rules are not important for the draft portion, so I will just remove them right now, but we will make sure that it's back when the time comes. So let's see what kind of a deck we can draft. Feel free to skip this part if you're not interested in my picks and choices. I might do some little walkthrough, at least you can see what kind of a drafter I am and if I'm even worth your time, because maybe I will lose your respect even during this portion of the video, and then you will know that, oh my god, this guy, I had enough of this guy already. But hopefully not. Hopefully we'll see what I like and draft with me. So here actually I'm facing with a very difficult decision because this 7-drop is a bomb. I hope you know that already, but if in case you're not, I'm very tempted to first pick it. Here there are great picks. 5 mana, 5/4 flyer, sounds amazing deal. And this 1-drop is just a bomb as well. So there are some very strong first picks. I wouldn't blame you if you would pick any of the rares. They are incredible. I'm just going to go with my trusty Godmaw, the behemoth of this format. So yeah, I'm in fave of green, and you can already see in my first pick that I might not be your kind of guy when it comes to evaluating cards, but hopefully there will be some great picks to follow up. Like right now, let's just hypothetically say that if I would pick up the white creature, the flyer, I don't see I would have a great follow-up. Now for the blue rare, I would pick this one, and I think I will be picking it up even for my green mythic uncommon. So I'm happy with this pick and this follow-up, and yeah, we are already shaping up to be in 2 colors after 2 picks, so you know, let's see if we can keep the Simic train coming or if we are going to do something else, but right now this feels great to me. Reflecting Pool, I never saw this one, I didn't know this was in the set. My opponents never played it and I didn't play it, so looks like a land you might want to play. It helps you, it can help you with the fixing. And other than that, there is a whale and there is the Stinger. So if the land wasn't there, I would probably pick up another 2-drop, but the whale can be a 2-drop as well, right? So I would be definitely debating between those two. We are not yet an artifact deck, but this is great for an artifact deck. So let's pick just the land and let's see what else is here. Okay. I think that white is definitely looking more open at the moment, but I think this 3-drop is not terrible. The exiling part of the graveyard is not crucial, but the lander token, I feel like it is. And picking up a removal in red or just a beetle, a solid creature, could be the way. 1/4 or 2/4 flyer is not particularly interesting. So yeah, I am happy with that pickup. And let's see. Now, white still offers us some kind of removal here. A blue 2-drop. Actually, there is a black spell. And we are not yet committed to our second color. So maybe we pick up the black removal right now here. And let's see what happens. So we can pick up a fixer and somewhat of a ramp. I much rather had a pollinator, but that was in our first opening pick and pack, and we didn't see it anytime after. There are some blue cards I wouldn't mind playing, but for our green, obviously spamming 1/1s with the monitor is amazing, then giving them all Vigilance Haste and everything, but just picking up some additional ramps might be alright. If we maybe splash for the Gravekill, maybe. Now look, all the great cards seem to be again in white or not in our colors, so it seems like our colors are blocked. So I might just hate this card. Red rare, not interested in that, although for rare picking that's fine. There is another white 2-drop, so obviously this goes better in a counter matters deck, but let's just pick a 2-drop, right? Yeah, right. When in doubt, pick a 2-drop. Okay, the white keeps coming from this direction. And the green-white is a great deck, but these are perfectly fine cards in either colors. Huh, the white cards. This is a sorcery speed removal, but it's pretty fine. And let's just pick up some white. We might have to switch colors. Okay, I'm looking like a mess right now with my draft choices. I see and sense that, so apologies for this, but sometimes you have to figure out your drafting colors while you're drafting. So I really want to play the green card. That's given. Now here, Mutavault is always we are not going to pick up this land, but the Mutavault is a free creature in the form of a land. But here, the elite, I really had a lot of good games with playing the elite. So it's another green, strong card. I don't mind playing, and I want to give myself a better overview. These cards are meh. This comes into any deck, luckily for us. The Gravekill is our only black card. We have an only red card. So the green-white, you say, it's really shaping up to be like the best color choice, which I'm going to embrace, I think. I'm going to embrace this, and I'm hoping there will be enough picks from this side. The Impact is a great card. Even the High Market isn't a terrible card, but to keep it up as just a random, sometimes gain a life because they have a removal anyway, I don't think that's the game you want to play. That's not a winning strategy in my mind. Okay, we still have one blue card and one black card, which we might consider splashing. Here we could help out with our blue splash if we wanted to, but I don't think that's the correct thing to do. This 6-drop I have seen being played, and it's strong, obviously. I'm more inclined to take the 2-drop though. The combat trick is very strong. But who knows, maybe really just the uncommon to pick it up now and then worry about the other spells later. Look, another Alia. A fixer if we are just in 2 colors. I mean, it goes very well with the reflecting pool, right? But you need to have a little bit of setup there. So we really saw that white was open from... Ooh. I mean, we are a 1-1 counter team, but the Wayfarer in green is incredible. Also the 7-drop, but we have a lot of top end already. So what we are looking right now is as many Wayfarers as possible, in my opinion. And I would like to pick... Well, I'm just going to rare pick here, by the way. And I want at least one... Ooh, the pressurized so late, but a 2-drop is perfect for us. Finally, some 2-drops. 2 for Vigilance, which can grow. Ain't so bad. But maybe try the land, just to see what can happen. 1-drop, it goes well into the 1-1 counter team. Let me see. Our early drops are non-existent at the moment, so that's that. But we found our colors, and I hope it will be helping us in the long run. we shouldn't play any of these, and possibly even that. Let me check our sideboard. Another whale. I thought this was a great card. Why is it here? Second to last pick. Who knows? What I'm looking for is the... yeah, Banishing Light as well. How many artifacts do we have? Can I justify... Well, I really can't, right? Picking up Tezzy. It will be a very wrong pick. I need a lot for this deck to work. I need removal, I need low drops. Banishing Light seems like the pick for now. And I'm looking at Sammy's Curiosity, just another way. Maybe the Savior. What could the Savior do for us? Return the Elite, which would give counters because it's a leave the battlefield trigger. Then not really much else. I mean, you can, you know, pick the Wayfarer up, the Trooper up, just to give yourself a little bit of more flexibility, but it's a long way to set it up. This creature can be very strong if the opponent is somehow overpowering you, and the rare was also fine, but it's really off limits for us. We are in the need for love drops and not splashy colors. Burst, first burst, strip mine. Thinking about the 2-drop though. I mean, it's a 4-drop, but it's also a 2-drop, so it's a bit of a both. Ooh, how are we doing with creatures? We have a lot of creatures. We don't have all the spells we need, but yummy, yummy, yummy. Another 3-drop, right? You say. That's a good one. It can pump your whole team and everything. Oh, so the companion might even comes around. Who knows? I like the worm. What I don't like is that we never picked up really any removal. A 3rd. Oh yeah, well, that's a bit too much, right? I rather have my removal. Not that it is not a good card, but it's a legend, so coming in multiples doesn't really work on the battlefield, and drawing them while it's great, I believe it's not necessary. So this, do we have any spacecraft? We did not pick up a single one, so it's a 2-3 for 2. Maybe better than a 2-2 still with surveil. Oh, okay. Now we have a spacecraft pickup. Is this the correct one though to pick up? Like another 2-drop maybe is just a little bit better. Well, you know what? I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. And the focus fire, perfect, seems perfect just to even things out. Now a red splash, but let's not think about splashes here. Bombard, this late, I will hate pick that, sorry. I might pick the display and not, ooh, and another removal so late. So a typical green-white deck. Am I happy with this outcome? Well, I'm not mad, that's for sure. Will playing the reflecting pool help us in any way? I don't think so. I still need to make a cut, by the way. Let's see. This seems like it's all fine. Maybe one of the 3-drops could go. This removal is a bit situational. We picked up some okay low drops, not like the best ones, but still. So our removal is the strike, the fire, the impact, and the banishing light. So I think we need to utilize all the removal we can. This also helps with the surveil. And maybe we can ditch the predator. We didn't pick up the creature, the green common, which gives all our creatures with 1 counter trample. It's obviously a necessary pickup. for this team to be able to push damage through, because there are tons of ways how to generate just infinite blockers, and so not being able to get through hurts. But yeah, seems like we have to live with that. And other than that, yeah, I like what we have here. I don't need to definitely play the land, which doesn't do anything for us. Let's see if we can do without the Predator or land-wise. Actually, when I have so much double green, even though it's in top end, I prefer to play more green. But here, who knows? I don't want to spend too much time on this decision, but feels like we have equal amount of the low, and really the white prevails just a little bit. And we have also a double white pip card on the 5-drop, so let's keep it like this. And when it comes to splashing, we would have one way how to get our color. Just checking, I'm not really playing. 1.5, another way, a third way. Ooh, looking interesting suddenly, but maybe it's wrong. It's always, no, it's not wrong, but this set I'm being told, and I obviously noticed on my own, that it's not doing really well when it comes to the fixing. So yeah, I wouldn't mind fixing for blue or for more removal later. Maybe we'll try that out, because I think it's even enhanced in my theories when you are trying to splash for a good color. So if you are 0-2 or something 2, something very bad 2, maybe we just try it out and give it a twist just to finalize my theory. So once again, let me show you these rules. Where are you? Where are you? Good. So let's see how our first hand is going to look like. By the way, I want to change my camera for the matches. I think it will be much better here, and I will make the rules go away. Okay, so let us see. If you believe that my deck, is not capable of winning, sure, could be, but I tried to draft, enough low drops, creatures, removal, everything what your heart would desire. Our first opponent, Tamomikid, let's see. Oh no, it's a 2-lander hand with a 7-drop, with a 6-drop, but we have a 2-drop which cannot find the rescue skiff because it's already in our hand, and we have a 3 and a 4-drop. So we could keep this, and hoping just one more land would give us the option to curve out, because going 2-3 is not terrible, and maybe even 4 later. We have our bombs already in our hand, so we can consider this as a keep. And maybe I will, just to show you how you are stumbling. So I will remove the this Jutsu, and I will keep this hand. Let's see what will happen now. Opponent capped their 7. Let's play a white land, presenting Focus Fire, which we do not have. The opponent is playing mono red at the moment. Maybe they are mono red, who knows. Let's play our green. Let's see how many lands we put onto the bottom. 3 forests. Okay, so maybe our next draw is going to be plains, hopefully. And let's see if we are going to stumble on 2 mana and not get to our 3rd land even. Opponent still on mono red. So if they're going to reveal they play another color, then it would convince me that they are stumbling on their one color while not finding the other one. Like having all black spells or green spells or whatever they second color would be. So could be they are mono red. I mean, I've seen a couple of mono color decks here, and maybe they already are kinda unhappy about their color screw-ups, so maybe they are trying this out and maybe it's working. Maybe that's the key to this draft. Okay, they are about to discard a card which is of the color red. So now I see they are really just... Ooh, look at that. I don't need to play it right now. I'm giving them some extra mana. But we are stumbling on that 2 mana. We are, yes we are. How now, so nice of you. Sure, I will let this one resolve, because if I do it now, they are going to use the scrapper, perhaps. And this way I can just kill one of the mechans. We did draw our third land, so we are going to play a 3/3. Ooh, what do I want to do with this? I don't mind just... I don't want you to have a lander tokens, so decline, making you into a big boy. Mono red action. Oh, they have another removal. 1 card in hand, so... Good, we hit yet another. And I'm going to target the 4/3 with our Radiant Strike now. Hopefully I will hit. They shouldn't be able to sacrifice the Kabu. Okay, now we have a 4/4. Okay, they are going to utilize their scrapper. I wonder what they are going to kill. Oh, one of their lands. Interesting. With enough lands, this mechan is an absolute beast. I even considered getting rid of it, but let's see with Banishing Light if we can make a play with the lander and the Banishing Light. Maybe we need to light or Banishing Light something bigger than what we have, but let's see. By the way, not sure what we want to return with our skiff yet, but we didn't even hit 6 mana, so... Interesting. I will block this creature. I know there might be a trick or another Plasma Bolt, as expected. Sure. Okay, here I really think the scrapper is the most important thing to kill right now. Because the value it generates is insane, and I want to... slow down the clock. And we end the turn. Oh, another haster. I think we are going to kill the 2/2. But yeah, we need that 6th land, which we did not draw. So let's see if now getting a 5/5 down will buy us some time, or if they have a removal instantly. Really doesn't seem like they are splashing for another color or playing another color, so... Oh, look at that. That hurts. Huh. A bit funny that we are here in this situation. Still missing our second green mana. I think Halia is better than anything else, right? Let me see the... You need 10 plus. So if we pick up her... Just thinking loud, maybe not loud enough. We are at 7 life, you know, and I don't want to be in a situation where they manage to get this one flying. Let's see. I will pump. So Bombard, it's a real thing. And I think just making her a 4/4 is crucial. But I will be hoping that the worm can deal with the 3/3. Okay. If they are just screwing, that's excellent. Another land. Oh, look at that. It's kind of crazy, right? This requires 10 power though. Oh, I know what we have to do, but I'm not going to like this one. I will pump this guy and draw a card. Hopefully it's a forest. I play my forest. And I will now have a 5/6 blocker and a burst just to make it more likely that we survive, because the skiff has to block the crusher. The opponent used a good amount of lands, 8 in total, so they are maybe about 8 remaining in their deck. I don't think they should be playing 17 lands if they are monocolor, but who knows, depends on the curve and their preferences. About this lander token, shall I use it? I think it's the correct answer. I will absolutely 100% block. Oh, I did not get the chance to block. Let's pick another green and... So I believe now the best course of action is this. This is why I told you this is the mythic of the set. Okay, so we did drew a 2-lander. We managed to get out of it this time. And the opponent had just one color of their lands, but they were monocolored, so that was fine. About stumbling, hard to say. Ready for the next game? Let's see if it will be another 2-lander hand or something equally ridiculous. We have a 2-lander hand, my friends. We do have 2-drop, 2-drop, and a 3-drop, so I'm going to keep again. Not all 2-landers are great to keep. This one might be. Now we have our 3rd land in the form of a lander token. And they played a 2/3. This skiff is really our best friend, it seems. I'm going to play a 2/2, which I'm planning to make a 3/3. It would be ideal if he would hit our 3rd land on time, but I cannot count on it in this set. It's just... I'm happy it happened, I really am. Now here, into 3 open mana, They can have anything. They can have a bouncer, they can have a counter spell, they can have just insane amount of, you know, they can pull out removal, diplomatic, or the fight or the punch. So there are no limits of what can go wrong if I play my trooper, but I will play it for the warp cost and face the consequences. So they had a counter spell. Yeah, I will not attack into a 2-3 now. If we would be so lucky and draw, let's say, a plains now. Okay. Maybe they did have a land, but it seemed like they did not. I will not offer we need to hint land drops, right? So, see, this is kind of the stumbling part. So, hitting here a land drop would allow me to play a 2-2 and to give a lander. Now, on 3, I can play my newly drawn card, freshly drawn card, which I'm going to, but it's really not helping us get to our 5 mana. And in the meanwhile, the opponent is really, you know, hitting their land drops, and now they're going to play a 5-drop, presumably. Just a 4-drop, which is very good because with a relic it draws them 2 cards. And we don't really have a way how to, you know, get into the game. We really need that 4th land now. So let's pray for that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now I'm happy to play our 2-2. And no attacks will be done at the moment. Ideal case, we will... Ooh, that's a land which I would need to play Strip Mine for. That's a really strong land which will devastate us. That's the endless blocker part which I was telling you about. He did not attack. He doesn't have to. He really does not have to. So the trooper could pick up the skiff, could pick up the trooper. It's a little bit of a more optimized play again. But I think that we need a better play with a skiff to be returning. Maybe they play a counter on Halia. And then, well, they didn't. So I will put it on my adepts. A 3-3 double striker. Feels strong. Stronger than a 2-2 double striker. And they are just going to spam their 2-2s. Yeah, in the long term, that's going to be a problem, but let's see. I wish they tapped out, but they don't have to. With the Starforge online, they really don't have to do anything. They can go on with the game as long as they need, and there's no shortage of... So here I'm going to play the land because I can make the adept bigger and okay, make the whole team actually bigger. For 5 mana and then have the burst up. Now, if I will attack now, I think we should. I think the whole team should attack. And I will put every land I see on my path just surveilling to the graveyard. So I really hope that what they only have is another 2-2. But they could have a ton of removal and a ton of everything, really. Ooh, I'm going to keep this guy. For sure. For sure. Okay. Okay. They really do not want me to draw cards. Now, if I make everything into... I'm just thinking if I should save my adapt or try to save my cadet. So this is 6 damage, but it doesn't really matter. I think just this would take care of many things, but they can have their own ways how to deal with my creature now. Seems like they do. The Unravel. Well, yeah. Okay, shall I just pump my whole theme now? That would mean that I would be able to trade with a 2-3 and a 2-2. And also the 4-5. And they would have 1-2-2 remaining, and I would have... Okay. Feels like this is doable. And I kill this one and this guy. I don't care about the edge row and living for the moment. Okay. We did something. Now with the skiff we can return Halia. Hopefully that's a fine play. Ooh, we are in trouble, my friends. We are in absolutely god tier amount of trouble with the hive pool. That is going to tear us apart in no time. So what I'm thinking is that we need to step up our game and play it on my pilot and attack with both, actually. Attack with both. He's just going to trade here, but that might be fine, actually. A land? No thank you. No thank you. Not this time. Okay, shall we do the math? I'm going to draw a card. Oh, another land. Kinda perfect. So what's going to happen now? I need 10 for this, and if I cadet now... Yeah, I think that's what I have to do. I'm going to need to kill them with my skiff very quickly. And I need... It's my only flyer. So I need my elite. Things can obviously happen. Okay, this is their flyer, which will be able to block. Sure. I'm going to use the lander token on this. I hoped not to draw, so I could utilize it, but I could hope to draw my mythic uncommon and then utilize the land there. And I kind of want to do it, so I don't mind doing this for 1,000,000 for the warp. Let's do it for... Wait a second. Well, let's do it for 8. Yeah, that's the full amount, by the way. And let's attack just with this. then we will make our rescue cliff into a incredibly big flyer. If they find the removal, good for them. They're really getting away with that hive pool. Imagine drawing our behemoth next turn. That would be ideal. Okay, Wayfarer, great card. They really think this is fine for them. Shall I agree? They will kill my Halia. I think I'm okay with that. Eee, what a godlike draw this was. I'm going to attack with the skiff, because that's important. I'm sure they can utilize the mechan. Happy for them. I wish they couldn't, but they could. And now I will kill the hive pool, or attempt to, and play this guy for making him 4/4. Okay. So funnily enough, because I didn't play the planes and this counter, it had one less counter when it died, now I don't have a lethal in the air. But I have a feeling, somehow I got the feeling that it's going to not matter. That they are not going to be put down to just one life. Somehow I have that feeling. Let's see. Okay. I'm very close to being dead, by the way. But I'm not dead yet. 22 life is nothing against... this is 8. That's a lot of damage. Okay, I hope they will... I don't know what they want, but I hope they will not attack. That would be giving me a win. Why would you do that? There is no unsummon for 1 blue mana. So now doing this is just... Maybe they have the 1/1 flyer. If they do have that, then congratulations, my friend. Okay, they didn't, and they let me win. Benj and TG, thank you very much. You made it easier. I'm clicking the frown emoji faces just because I heard rumors that there is a secret achievement when you hit 100, but maybe that's just rumors and you should not trust them. Okay, we had 2-2-landers so far in our 2 matches. Yes, we won both of those games, but this one felt a little bit less deserved, for sure. Maybe the 3rd match will finally have a normal hand. I would just be happy about it. Okay, let's consider this a pretty normal hand. Our opponent kept as well. What are the chances we are going to draw our skiff? I wonder. Perfect. Aha. Good cards. And this is fine. We can shuffle them back with a lander token. Blue and red. And the Starforge. Obviously the Starforge. So what I was about to say is they play a ton load of artifact and enchantments. And I would like to kill the 2-drop to get a lander token. But this is actually a very annoying card. Like, actually annoying card. So let's just play the 3-drop right now. Maybe I could have attacked, but possibly I missed 2 damage. There was no downside attacking, so note to myself. If they are ever down to their 2 life, we know why. We know why. Yes, that's a lot of damage. This is why I wanted to kill that silly goose. Here, I really believe it's just necessary to kill that. And about the rest, well, let's try to be silly and think we can raise this. Next turn, will I play the elite? I think it's correct thing to do. Opponent also didn't seem to stumble on mana or anything. Ideally, they would use their lander token. Maybe they are missing their... Oh, they are not. Ooh, they double spelled. Oh, and they also have a value in with the lander token. That's incredible. The opponent is like a 3-drop into a 4-drop haste into 7 mana worth of play. Just amazing. Yeah, I don't think we are going to win this one, but we can try. I put it on the for the full amount, but I expect a removal spell in my future. I will put it on my biggest creature. The 2/3 could bounce potentially with the 2/4, but I don't know. Feels like they didn't play a removal yet, so they might. And again, because of the Starforge, they really don't have to play a thing. What's to do here and now? I think I'm just happy with this. Should I not be happy with that? I really want to kill the physionicist. Psionicist. We figured it out. And what about this place? This is like just trying to prevent something. And I know the tenderfoot can grow and should grow and will be bigger. They did not play the 5th land. I'm not saying that means anything, but when you're trying to use the Starforge, you would like to have 5 additional lands to your Starforge. But they have 4 cards, so... Like, I'm going to get wrecked. I don't know how, but I know I suspect some kind of a bounce spell. I did not suspect this, but there will be. Aha, yeah, sure. I was thinking that, you know, putting it on that could and would mean... Oh, look at this. I think it's better to play a 4-5 lifelinker. Maybe they have more cut propulsions. Sure, that's a big boy. I love the combination and the theme of the Izzet artifact. I drafted them just last draft. I went 1-3. I didn't have the Starforge. That was the trick to success. You will see in this game. Especially with the Pangolin. And I also was missing the Mechan. Those are some key cards right there. Yep, I expect that the Vanguard is going to get in. Look at that. This is the land count to dream about. I will attack because if I don't, they will just fully equip, fully station this guy, and I will be fighting for my life against the flyer. Are we playing that sorcery removal, or did I take it out? I could really need that, really use that. So in this game we had a nice keep with good amount of lands, but right now never seem to be able to draw the correct amount of lands. Oh, do you have like a bounce spell or something? Because you made my lifelinker go nuts. Like I see, this is a ton of damage. But I'm going to get some of it back. Okay, I'm going to get more of it back. I have to attack because I'm dead in the air. And back to 13, so even more. I'm going to play the worm for the full amount because... And I'm not going to play my planes because of the friend. The vigilance guy. Sure. I'm not sure why they decided to make my lifelinker into 9-10. They have a way to... Ah, shoot. Okay. Obviously, they're going to attack in the air. Let's grab planes and draw perfectly. Now, normally, killing the 4/4 flyer feels better, but right now I just want to kill you. Look at those. Shall I attack with both? No. Maybe. I'm killing the 4/4. No, this is fine. This is fine. So next turn, what are we returning? Who knows? It returns to the battlefield, so not the elite. That would be crazy. Scrapbot. Who knows, maybe they kill something and we have to reconsider our life. Oh god. Okay, did I dream this or did they drew perfectly? Like, seriously. Seriously, what happened here? So if I attack with my 6th and lifelink, he decides to block with, let's say, everything. He would need to block with a flyer. And then I could get the Vanguard back with a skiff. Doesn't seem too crazy to me. Because what else am I going to do, right? Let's see. Okay, seems like we are doing it. Seems like we are doing it. So I killed the flyer. And then I will get it back with the skiff. I like my line of action. This way, please. Oh no. Oh, I thought it's not there. For a second, I really thought it's not there. Okay, is it better to utilize the Vanguard's ability by crewing this and giving them a free attack in? So how much damage could they deal to me? 4, 8, 11, 12. Hopefully not more. They are on 2 life themselves. I think I'd rather do this just because next turn they have to have a flyer blocker to be holding back. Otherwise they're dead. So they cannot attack with their flyer. They can attack on the ground. Let's just do it this way. I don't know. I could really use that 1/1 counter. No, that's silly. I don't need the 1/1 counter on one of my creatures. Other than this creature. Yeah, it's having a 5/5 or a 6/6 will not change anything here right now. The Scrapper will go into action, I suspect. Sacking the land, okay. Let's see. Okay, they ditched the land. Doesn't have to mean anything yet. It is true I have to crew both of my creatures if I don't draw a creature. So yeah, that's a bit silly. Here we are. Can they deal 22 to me on the backswing? I hope not. Now everything is going to grow just a little bit. I don't need to play another land. They can find a flyer easily. But now I will have better options also. Oh, they did not. We won also another game. I'm very happy with the way we play this, and so right now we had 2 2-landers and 1 a regular hand. So could be all in my head. Could be all in my head. Another match. Oh no! Is this the famous all plains, all green, waiting for 1 forest to be drawn? Guys. Rule assumption number 2. Sure. Could be all in my head. Could be all in my head. But remember, I decided to make this video because I sense this is happening like way too much. Sure, that's a good guy to die to our focus fire. I will just use this. There surely will be a better 3-drop now, of course. I'm fine. I'm fine with this. And I'm fine with anything what comes after. We drew our forest this time. You know, we still are, I would say, really behind. We cannot play a single card. Oh, now we can. And I will do it in this way. So first I will play the land. Next I will play my ace. And I will miss. But I will put down a ton of spells and just one land. And we really needed to hit our lands. So feels like winning a little bit. Obviously these are lands hidden in spells. But this is... I'm fine with this. I will end my turn. Will I offer the block? No. And did they... Are they going to... Yes, they are attacking. Crazy. So let's not stumble on hitting our 5th mana, which we almost did. Although who knows, if that plains would be on the top, you know, then we wouldn't. Is this stumbling? You tell me. I will not attack. Oh jeez, I mean, using my only green source to play an 8. No. I will take another damage. The opponent is removal that deck, and they drew 4 removal spells they have in hand. Okay, maybe a little bit less. I found it a little bit interesting that they, you know, that these are the plays they are making. Oh my god. Aha. So hitting the famous 5th land is a myth, but I'm sure this stumbling is, you know, a very normal completely normal phenomenon, and nothing to worry about. Absolutely nothing to worry about. I have to play this crab bot. There's no other way around it, and I get either blown out by a removal spell or a counter spell or just any other spell. I will not attack. I think it's time to present the opponent with possibilities to block, but I believe the grave ship is going to now take over and try to kill us in the air. So we are stumbling on our 5th mana, although we put 5 spells on the bottom. So in our 22 cards, top 22 cards, no, top 21, because there is still one land at the bottom. Yeah, sure. I completely understand what's going to happen now. Oh, why are you doing this? You let me block? And they traded? Obviously they did. They got their thing back. Why wouldn't they trade? It's just me who's silly. Hehehe. So again, 20 cards, top 20 cards, one of them is a land, but that means that we have 12 lands in our top 20 cards. Am I mathing correctly? Who knows? Now, it's just bad, but... Luckily, we have our 5, 6, and 7 drops secured in our hand safely. The only thing missing is the skiff, which the ace was not able to find. This is a 10 mana spell. Sure. Again on that. I think trying to kill it could be interesting. But honestly, at this moment, I kind of wished our focus fire was here to deal with the graph ship. Let's just heal our lands, try to. I know we shuffled. So now anything goes. But it's a bit funny to me. I hope it's also to you to see that getting to the mana is just not meant to be. What do they have? Well, that's interesting. Oh, they have the ship to sacrifice. Yeah, made sense. And now we can have all our mana. I don't even know. You know what? Let's get the skiff. I knew it would be there. And let's get the pilot. And let's see if we can survive. But I'm not sure what we are trying to survive into. Possibly to land the skiff so we can have our worm back. Ooh. Sure. Oh, they have all the removal, don't they? So the skiff will not save us, because we will die to everything in the air. And we tried. We really tried. Can I blame it on the keep? For sure. But that was on me, obviously, so... let's play another. And I'm sure this time we will have a perfect hand. Or at least something similar, resembling perfect hand. Or maybe not against someone who is trying to get to diamond. But look at that. Look at this. We have a 2-drop, a 3-drop, and they had to mulligan. Oh my god. So... feels like we are already winning, but I really don't want to say ahead. So I will play my planes. I already had a play when they played the 3-2 haster, the rare. And I had to focus fire it. Well, I didn't have to, but it felt great. Focus firing it. So right now they played 2 forests and they played a Mutovolt. So here I want to add to the board. What's the best thing to add to the board? Just a 3-1 to be able to trade with a 3-3. No attacks, obviously. Next turn we can have adapts together with a focus fire. if that would come up. They obviously have fighting spells, it was clear to me. They decided to kill the 2/2, which can grow into a big creature, so understandably. And look, so far they only hit their other colors. Here, I think the trooper has to wait, and I will just really do this. I'm not sure if the lander token is the one to which they are. I'm guessing white. They are waiting for a white mana. Blue. Sorry. Wrong guess. But still they had to mulligan and they had only forests. And let's see how many blue cards. Ooh. And that's already their 6th lands. They are making huge creatures. Cannot deal with that. Well, I could actually... No. That's wrong. So they are hitting me for 1,000,000. And now they know I have Focus Fire because it gave me priority. Okay, that's interesting because now I can do... Huh. I'm just trying to think what's the best and most optimal play. Like, I really thought we are winning, but we aren't, obviously. And now they can make a 6/8 every time they want to. So I still believe making our adepts a little bit bigger is better than anything else. Utilizing our lander token and using Focus Fire could do the trick. Who knows? Maybe it was crucial to... Wow. Sorry guys, that is... I don't know what to say. Maybe I'm hoping they will attack with the Imago as well, so I can at least try and kill that little bugger. Okay, and now I can go down to 6 life. Or just jump. So I will be taking a risk. Ugh. That's great. Just amazing. Now what to do here, I really don't know. Actually, am I dead? Because what I can do is just play one of these creatures and they can turn on their Mutavault. I could double chump the Colossus and take 5, but then I just double chumped and I gain nothing back. You know what? Let's see what they will do. I want to jump with a trooper because if I don't, this way I could get a 1/1. Ah, they even play a white card. But they are green based, so I have to do this. It's not like we are going to survive next turn, not with what we have on the board, but... funny. That doesn't even kill the Mutavault, it's not an artifact. But yeah, it's... So our Great Hand did not hold up against one Wayfarer. I don't know if we did some wrong plays along the way. You can tell me in the comments, please do so, but this felt like it was pre-decided. So, you know, now hopefully Kalosik is in the diamond, because he was plat 1, and he can enjoy his win. I was about to say when the game started that when usually people are, when you see on the ranks that they're about to rank up, it's just a theory, but you know, sometimes it's like the cards are in their favor. Other times, not. So I don't think that's something I want to focus on, not on this video anyway. And I'm sure when I'm trying to rank up, it's impossible. It's just like waiting for Godot, really. But we are here to test some other assumptions. So we did hit our 2 landers, we did hit our all plains, mostly forests or mostly green cards, and here let's see what will happen in this match. Hopefully nothing. I would like to be wrong. Yeah, this looks like a great hand. Not sure how is my play versus draw rate. I don't want to focus on that much because that is really not... Okay, they are going to get value. And I'm a land heavy draw, so shall I block? I don't want to give them another turn of surveilling if they are looking for spells and not lands, but look at us. How many lands were on the top? Just one, but we hit our thing. What does it mean? Well, it means that there is a lot more lands coming in our future. Whew. So opponent hit their lands. They are not playing anything. Are they a Wrathful deck? I don't know. We keep up Radiant Strike, although it has to target an artifact. Okay, so the opponent is kinda... Could be that they are just bluffing, okay? Let's not get carried away with the way they play. But I'm going to play my Hadia. I'm going to attack. Oh, wow. Okay, now this is value town, so sure they can have... Okay, there. Now, is Shared Wings good to be used on such a thing? I believe it is, because Radiant Strike cannot kill a Banishing Light, but it can kill a creature. Who knows? Oh my god, these lands are just not ending. Let's go ahead and draw, and I want to make her bigger so that the pressurize is... Funny. Yeah, this is why I had to kill it before combat, when I knew I was going to kill it. Okay, so did not matter, and the opponent had enough. So who knows? I mean, when the person says to lands am I right, feels like they are getting screwed. And this is what I was trying to say at the beginning of the video, that it's not really just happening to me, but to a lot of my games. it's just not there. Getting 4 wins, I'm extremely happy about it because it means that we are breaking even. So I should not complain about that, and I will not. But what I'm trying to demonstrate is that the shuffler in this set feels just a little bit weird. Like, look at my poor opponent from the last game. I mean, they draw a lot of lands, but maybe too much? Texas Beefmaster. I feel like I remember the name. Here, I'm on the draw. Should I pay attention to that? Am I on the draw a lot? Was I on the draw this whole time? I hope not. I will keep this. We have a potential removal. And I'm not going to demonstrate Focus Fire. No need to. Although they can have the double black spell. Oh, so killing that is the wrong thing to do. But I hope that they play something else, even something what I could kill with this guy. They did not. Oh no, they have a Susur Secundi. On turn 3, I'm playing this. It's just wrong. I think I'm going to play this because, I mean, it can get countered, obviously, it can get killed, but the lander token, that's what we are after. Did we had 3 lands and stumbled to draw our 4th? Not yet. Not yet. And our key is to get to 5 mana. That's our goal to achieve. Yeah, you have a 4/5, you draw a ton of cards. You can even station if you really want to do that. And you are doing that. Can you kill a station? An artifact or enchantment? We did hit our mana. So what to do now? Because I kind of want to kill this guy. And I'm hoping there will be land on the top. Good. Because I don't mind drawing our 5th land for our Halia and hopefully get value. They can have now removal, they can have ton of creatures. Ideally an artifact creature. Well, this is not bad at all. Sure. Ooh, they really want to station their guy. Oh my god. Thank you. Here, funny story. I think I will put it on my security and attempt to block. I get my value out of this. Even if it would be just a land, I would be okay. Yeah, sure. Halia is dead. And now the infiltrator can get in, right? No. Cast 2 or more spells, so not yet. Should I be more aggressive and attacked? That's debatable. Look at them. Now they can get in, draw a card and everything. Happy for them. What now? Just playing a 5/5? Leaving a focus fire? Sure. They have delicacy up, so... And I will attack, because... They did not use their delicacy. End of turn. What do they plan to do with it? They have a... It's this kind of... Oh yeah, the Oblivion. Sure. I will try to kill you, but I suspect... Okay, this worked out a little bit. It was a little bit risky. Ooh, they still had a nice follow-up. Okay, I don't like my position where I'm behind on cards and same amount of life. Wow, that's immediately better. 3 lands and, well, 2 okay cards. This is a sorcery effect, okay. So I think I want to show them that they can get in for this amount of damage, I don't mind. Ooh, that's going to be a lot more difficult to kill anything right now. Funny story, they played 3 artifacts, but I was not able to kill either of those. And now I likely never will. Let's just get a 3rd forest and let's see what will happen now. I will end of turn tap your zealot. This is a sorcery speed, so... Okay, that's a nice fella. Making him into a 3/3 seems okay. Ah, this is a combo. Interesting. I am curious to see what will happen. They have a kill spell. Sure. I will tap down something. I think let's just do this. Okay. Do you have more to add? Or just using the Secundi? Not using that. I think I want to kill you. Do you have a way to deal with something, another creature? I would gladly use it on something else, but you're the best I got, my friend. And now... Funny. No, I cannot play that. I cannot play that. And since I'm not blocking with a 2/3, nothing to block really. Oh, look at that. Cute. And turn. Land-wise, I think they, drew a lot, so they have many spells. Eee. Okay, I should have played my Sea Chip Impact, but this still can work. Look at them. Oh, are they going to use their... I see. Haha, that's so now I can play this. I still should have not, by the way. Playing the land was just wrong. Okay, guys. I think it's over. Somehow it's not over. Somehow I'm able to do this and tap my guy. And if they will attack, they will either lose the Evangel or... Okay, yeah, sure. I will let you attack now. Imagine I had my planes, because now I'm going to draw my Colossal and not having a way to give him haste. So that's the way how we are going to lose this game. They are going to draw 4 cards. Wow. Crazy. Okay, I have another land. Now let's see. If I would... Because if I hit the skiff... So the only thing how I can win... Realistically... I really cannot. But they are making it kind of close. Funny people. Okay, I missed on the skiff and I missed on my mythic. I will not do any attacks. I think I'm dead, but still I want to try. I want to try. I'm not dead immediately. Shall I kill the specimen? I mean, tap down the specimen. Oof, that hurts. They are also running out of cards to draw and to use. Here... Six cards. If I present a double block, they will just use the... So I think I will use it like this. There is a really high chance I'm going to draw my... my Belaf. If I jump here, I don't need to live another turn, so I will not. Yeah, that was obvious to me. Strange that they didn't put it and play it during combat, because they could have maybe had another... Oh, funny, they are almost running out of cards. I don't think they will, but yeah, they even didn't do anything. So now I don't think I will win because they have a blocker now for the 7/7. Yeah. And now in the air they just kill me. They are just going to kill me. Yep. I mean, the make them have it mentality is wrong, so sure, they had lots of ways how to deal with the situations I would present to them. Okay, guys, I think the deck was, trying its best, and we had some games and we had some no games, making it 4-3. I will try to make more videos to try to demonstrate the rules, the assumptions, the stipulations I told you about. So it's really omnipresent to me, but obviously doesn't happen all the time. But to me, it happens more than usual. So we had, in my opinion, all three presented. But if you think differently, I would understand, and let me know if you believe that I'm onto something or it's a totally confirmation bias, even though I made this video like after I witnessed it too many times in this set in particular. So what I'm trying to say is I think that the shuffler somehow got changed in EOE for something different. Maybe they mixed up which hand to keep at the one of two hands which they are shuffling up, and it's not always the better one which they let you have. But who knows, maybe it's just something else. So thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. LittlePiece out.